if you were a felon, you would be able to vote. I thought when you go to the place to register to say, here I am, they look and they say, okay, no, you can't, or yes, you can. So where is the information that says unless you are a pedophile or a murderer, you are not allowed to vote? Clearly, it's not written anywhere, or they would not have allowed him to do this. And what are you doing, man? Why are you allowing this? This is your problem. You set these people to be good morning. Part of this hey guys thing that you keep looking for. Yeah. And you set these people up. What are you doing? Sure do. Why is this, you know, it didn't used to be you had to be concerned about voting. It was very clear. You had a right to do extra. When they say to you, when the governor says this is how we're doing it, people say, okay, this is how we're doing it. Why isn't he standing up? This is good morning. Hi, guys. I'm just catching up on some politics with the V right quick before we get started. In the future, there's not Republican Party, so they have to cheat. So first they say that there is voter fraud all over the place. Right. We know that's not true. Okay? Less than 1%. Less than 1% of actual voter fraud, but they don't care about that. Then you set up a situation where you tell people lies, like these people told that they could vote in actual not. So they get the wrong information. They get a good vote. However, yes, the resolution passed over. Yes, the convicted felons that had served their time could vote. But there isn't child molesters. Right, child molesters and murderers. However, that was not put in place and given to the election roll people. So they were nobody knows. Let me finish. So second step is you set up people are voting fraudulently, unknowingly, which is what we just watched. It's a setup. And then you deny the validity of any election when you did not win. Case in point, what's her name? Carrie Lake. I saw her this weekend with Dana Bash on CNN. Mm-hmm. And the question was asked. Okay, I'm bothered. Just be quiet. I'm bothered at this point. Hi, y'all. Good morning. I was just catching up on The View, getting some political teas. I told you guys I would be here this morning. I am going to adjust my lash while y'all listen to my song called Toronto. The tip jar is open. Use code HOMECOMING. We have a little bit of tea to spill today before we get started. And today is my last day of clients. I'm so... it feels like this was a good run, was it not? I think it was. So let me take off my Gucci frames because... now it's a problem. And let's get started for today. Go ahead and drop an adjective to how your morning is starting. My morning is starting slow, but I'm slowly but surely waking up. I'll be right back with you after my song called Toronto. I only flew to Toronto once and I only flew because I thought it was love. But you had a girlfriend the whole time. Wow, with my Montclair shades, I can't get back now. Montclair, Burberry, Gucci, you like to put me through it. Toxic, you said you were. That was your line when you would abuse me. Dumb bitch wouldn't call my phone when your mom and got into it. Baby, I paid the birth from your neck. Her name is tattooed. Wow, can I get my designer back now? I only come to Toronto and I only do it because the night was love. But you play me like a my playground. Well, I've been there when you started love. I only do it to write for you. And that makes you what the fuck are you flying on today? Can I get my Montclair back, please? Yeah, I know you never get my shit back. Flew your ass out to Vegas and I beat your ass. I rate you coming in mad late. I'm taking your fucking shit while I'm paying for everything. And I'm like, fuck that. You did not expect me to fuck that. Didn't want to hurt my baby. Whole time your lady was fucking pregnant and I'm paying for apartments in the motherfucking pandemic. Please, can I get my designer back now? I get my mind back? I love you. I did. Okay. And you play me again and again and again. I thought we were best friends. Shit. But you give me a list. And I get it out of that place. Can I get out of that now? Can I get my mind clear back to you?
Stand by for a brief word from my sponsor.
I was smoking crack on live. That's me. That's me. Let me smoke crack on my live. Okay, girl, whenever that was, if I want to sit here and smoke crack on my, not that's me. If you want to send me money for a reading while I'm smoking crack, that was on y'all. Okay, now I still red. But girl, I'm gonna shut up because now it's a problem.
Hi guys, welcome to Bootz Tarot Morning Show, Morning Edition. My name is Bootz. I am the Hip Hop Oracle. It is currently 11:11, so let us pray and put up a wish. God, my only wish is that I embrace the artistry part of my journey like I have done the psychic part of my journey in a magnificent way to bring forth inspiration, prosperity, and motivation to anyone in the sound of my music and the visuals and anything that I create. God, just allow it to be plentiful and multiply. And I also pray that you allow the wishes of my audience to come true. Drop them in the comment section with star emojis, hit share and like on this video, and let's start talking about the tea, girl. So yeah, we basically filled each other in yesterday. You know, there was a good she had yesterday, and I talked about things that went on. But after that show, I actually got into Armand Wiggins. Now, Armand Wiggins is an individual who is a commentator. I guess he's an interviewer. He's making some waves out there in Hollywood or whatever. And one of my fans actually called into his show to do her commentary one time, and he actually said that he did watch us. And so I was really, and I reposted it. So I reposted what he said, and basically I did some research on him yesterday because he has gotten into it with Jason Lee. Did you guys see this? I mean, he started reading Jason Lee down, and everybody knows that I had some type of an ambivalent relationship with Jason Lee because he decided that he wanted to fly out my ex-boyfriend when I just started dating him, and it became a problem.
Because now it's a problem.
Okay, so I don't really attune a lot of my energy to Jason Lee that much, but he didn't even really know about me. My ex-boyfriend was just a fuckboy, so I really don't have too much animosity towards him. But apparently Armand is claiming that Jason has stopped his bag. It was very detailed. It was a 2-hour and 30-minute YouTube video that ensued after Jason Lee, I guess, tried Armand on his podcast, and then Armand goes on YouTube and has 13,000 people in his chat room. I thought that was impressive. Go ahead, Armand. Go ahead, Armand. Go ahead, Armand. Yes. Yes. That's how we do it. Upon further research, I saw that, first of all, Armand, you did not like the post that I put up. And then I noticed that you did tarot 2 years ago. So I don't think that has any coy relation. I just wanted to make a legal note that he was on YouTube reading the tarot 2 years ago. I posted him and he doesn't respond. So I don't know if there's some animosity there, but girl, I like you. Okay. And I haven't read to see if you're a tarot reader or anything like that. And I'm not going to read you today. But what I will tell you is that you read the shit out of Jason Lee, bitch. Okay, you read the shit out of that man. You did. And I was thoroughly entertained. And I love the fact that you got sound effects on your show. And when the sound effect didn't go off, you started repeating yourself. That is such a Bootz move. I love it. I loved what you said. But you cleared that motherfucker, child. You went directly at him. You went directly at his juggler. And in terms of my personal opinion about it, I don't really have one. I'm just sitting back watching like everybody else, if you want the truth about it. But I do think there was a lot of truth in what you read about that man. You know, I don't know what that man said.
That man said, chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. Look, sir, Mr. Not, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Look, sir, Mr. Not, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks. I'll make a quick bricks, and I'll make a quick trick block.
Stat. Bitch, I love that song. It just type of motivation in my livelihood, you know. But anyways, I'm just sitting back watching this unfold. I'm waiting for Jason Lee to clap back because you know he is. And Armand, if you want some exclusive tea on your foe,
Get somebody else to do it.
Oh, it's for audition.
hit me up, girl. I might have some information that can help your case. With that being said, you guys ready to get started? Let's go.
New salvation, new salvation, my home foundation, yeah. Oh, yeah. Won't break my soul, won't break my soul, won't break my soul, won't break my soul. I tell everybody, you won't break my soul, you won't break my soul, you won't break my soul, you won't break my soul. I tell everybody.
Okay, guys, the tip jar is open for your consumption this morning. If you guys want to get your tips in, if you've purchased in the last 24 to 48 hours, it will be answered before the end of the day. The tip jar will not close. Use code HOMECOMING to take 22% off of your order. And I cannot wait till 3 o'clock when I am home fucking free. With that being said, we're going to start down here with Jennifer Gunn, who purchased a 6-month reading. Again, the tip jar is open. If you would like to consume or put anything in the tip jar, you're more than welcome to do that. Just an overall general to hold me till your next appointment's open again. Thank you, Mother. You're welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me an upright card. There we go. 6. All right, your pathway isn't set, friend. Okay, this is basically saying that it's about inquiring opportunities, energy, and things that are necessary to move forward in a positive light. I feel like abundance is around you, especially in the months of December and January, going into February. I feel like you might take a loss or inquire some debt, but it is purposeful for your advancement. And then I do feel like going into March, options are not few anymore. You kind of narrow them down, but this is preparing for greatness. Okay, the remainder of the year for you, and then going into again spring of next year, you balling.
Hey, you heard about the good news? Y'all sleeping on me, huh? Had a good snooze. Wake up, nigga, wake up. We about to get this paper.
Can I get a general reading from Caleb Bolton? You have the infinity card showing up in reverse. Disconnection should be prevalent at this time. Don't be afraid to relinquish that connection for your advancement. Hey, Boots, do you see a new house for me soon? The King Queen shows up upright. That is a definite yes. And it's going to be something that makes you feel Puerto Rican.
I spelled Puerto Rican in this. Rican. Ooh.
Jason asked me, does my ex-fiance still want to be with me? The answer is yes, but I also feel like they have a fear of being hurt. Just like I have a fear of this lash slipping the hell off as I'm trying to do this goddamn show. Hold on 1 second, child. I saw me just slap that lash on a minute ago. So give me a second. Let me readjust the lash, child. Tilt it. Where's that goddamn glue? This glue right here, I do not like. Because it's sticky and it's hard to come off. Yeah, I saw somebody talk about this glue on Facebook. They was like, how the hell do you get this shit off? Vaseline. If you ever have trouble getting your makeup off, heat up Vaseline, put it in the microwave for a little bit, and it will take everything off, child. No shade. It's nice and warm, and it feels like semen on your face.
I love sucking dick, bitch. You thought posting a video of me sucking some dick, bitch, and my OnlyFans link is up.
And I'm gonna suck another one.
Not tonight, because I ain't got no babysitter, but bitch, I'm gonna suck another one
tomorrow.
What you talking about? Well, she can't fuck with this throat. That's what I mean. So like I said, I suck his dick, his daddy dick, lick his balls, spit peanut butter in his motherfucking ass. Fuck that nigga, bitch. The fuck?
Thank you, Sukiana. Hey, Boots, you are the best. Thank you, child. Love you. Should I take my child car? The Ruman's car shows up upright. If you're trying to discipline, yeah, go ahead and take that car. That's going to be the first thing to hit his ass. No shade. Hi, Boots. Tasha Douglas, general reading. You have the wild one showing up in reverse. This is calm down and focus. I feel like you might be a little bit out all over the place, which is actually okay, but I think you're trying to acquire something. So you need a level of focus. Calm down, breathe, and then execute. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Hey, Boots, is this move going to be good for me? For elegantly, the Jezebel card shows up upright. The answer to your question is yes, but I feel like there are 5 different ways to get to the same goal. I would again planning. I would actually plan this out a little bit more before you start executing, but it is going to be a good move overall. Does Jay have good intentions with me for Tanya? The Byron Banks card shows up in reverse. He does not have bad intentions for you. I think that he's more selfish than anything. I don't think he has any intentions towards you. I think he's just trying to benefit himself, which is not necessarily a bad thing. This is why we, want to attract somebody so that we can escape loneliness, so that we can have somebody to be a confidant with ourselves, X, Y, and Z. What I'm going to say is it's not bad or good intentions. He's just existing with you, and I think he's enjoying the experience. So you enjoy it too. Don't think too hard about it. Is my son moving out Friday for Dewana? The light fake card shows up upright. That is a no, but that is a not soon thereafter. Okay, I think that waiting would be more beneficial for the both of you anyway. Okay, that's what I say. Girl, this angle on Facebook with this lash is really pissing me off. I feel like I need some more glue. Yeah, I do need some more glue. You see that space right there? Hold on, let me get that glue together. Move, bug. Yeah. Honey, I'm on a war of bugs in this room, and I got a exterminator coming on Friday to bomb this motherfucker. Because y'all ain't finna take up shop in here over the winter. Woo. That glue is not eyeliner. I should have used eyeliner in the crease, but it's okay. Okay, come on. A general reading for AZ Jonay. Okay, let's see what you got going on. You have the T'Challa card showing up upright. This is a card of evolution. This is starting somewhere and ending somewhere else, but you evolve into where you are getting to. I feel like it's a slow evolution. It changes, making you uncomfortable at this time, but I also feel like you got what it takes to actually make the change that you see. Shout out to my badge buyers over there on Instagram. I really, really appreciate you. If you have bought a badge, I'm more likely to see your question. Pink Veil. Hey, Pink Veil, I love you. General Reed, please, mother, you got it. You have the Ravage card showing up in reverse. This is the desensitization of chaos. This is understanding that everything that you went through is actually purposeful for you to go through so that you can ascend in a proper fashion and proper gay. Speaking of, American Horror Story comes on tonight. I don't know how that has any relevance to what I was just talking about, but I cannot motherfucking goddamn get away. And my outfit is not here yet for my photo shoot, and I'm really upset about it. Okay, but I cannot wait. It is everybody's due diligence and responsibility to watch American Horror Story. We will be talking about it tomorrow, okay? I love you, Pink Veil. It's not going to be as chaotic as it has been for you. Hey, Boots, I feel like my spirit is unsettled right now. What will be coming towards me? Djinn Bootz is upright. I feel like a burst of inspiration birthed through your trials and tribulations are going to come and uplift you in a magnificent game. I also feel like you should capitalize upon this inspiration. I was watching Sherry the other day, and that girl after the Shark Tank was up there. What's her name? The girl with the short hair to be acting crazy on TikTok, but is a millionaire and a billionaire, and she's an investor or whatever. And she said, this is what she said. I need to get that Dr. Seuss situated. Nope, not that one. Okay, there we go. This is what she said. She said that when you get an idea, do not wait, jump on it immediately. I am going to challenge that, even though I'm not a millionaire. You might want to listen to a millionaire. When I get an idea, I foster it immediately, which means that I immediately go into a planning phase of the idea that I have captured. And then if I still have the same fire like a couple of days later about the idea that I've had, then I will execute. So I'm going to say a thoughtful planning stage after the initial burst of inspiration is my way of doing things. But again, I might need to take a lesson out of her book because she worth $1 million. Well, wait a minute. I am too.
That man said chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and blocks and
okay. Yeah, but I don't got that gross. Now I makes that, but I ain't got that gross. Now she might have that gross, but you want to know who is gross?
Because now it's the problem. We're smoking crack on live.
You still doing this damn thing, ain't you? You still trying to be me, ain't you? Jordan, I thought you would have learned your lesson by now. I'm not going to do anything to you. You out here falsely educating people on how to properly cast witchcraft and shit like that. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to show you the proper way to handle a bitch magically. I know sometimes I get into my little witchiness, and the next thing you know, that damn laugh comes out of nowhere. Next thing you know, goddamn people catch that there's a boom flu, honey, and I don't get somebody else.
Get somebody else to do it.
It's for audition.
I ain't gonna say nothing else about you, Jordan, but that's the third person today that has done come forth to me about you still wearing these fake ass nails and the hair wraps looking like goddamn Majin Buu from motherfucking goddamn Dragon Ball Z. You should be sucking my balls. You are my son. And you are not a motherfucking automatic fact. You're my motherfucking stepson, and you will find out motherfucking day.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I don't even need to squad for what I'm about to do. Boots, will I have a romantic soulmate in this lifetime? Yes, you will. The Mother Omen card shows up upright. The Bully Boots card shows up upright. I feel like you might turn into Helga Pataki and trying to adopt Hey Arnold in a way that makes you say, how you doing, okay?
How you doing?
I do see a partner for you, especially in the summer of next year. General reading over here for Latoya. You have the Hex Twister card showing up in reverse. You might be stealing Latoya's man, girl, because your man is right the way out the goddamn door. I'm sorry, girl.
What? I'm sorry?
I'm just trying to say, you're too damn skinny. Look at you. Most men like a woman that got little hair. You ain't got nothing. You just skin and bone, just sitting in a chair, bones and skin. Oh, I feel sorry for you.
Well, I just feel that we're all made exactly the way we're supposed to be.
No, hell no, I'm a Christian, and you ain't gonna sit there and blame God for how you look. Okay? You don't want to push that plate away. I know, but it's always telling me it's two kind of women: big old good ones and good old big ones.
Hold on, y'all. This sound effect machine want to act up. See, that's why I can't be telling people what I'm finna do magically because they start to cursing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a damn minute.
Right. General 6-month reading for April Lee Garlic. You've been a consistent client for the past 4 years, and I fucking love you. Thank you. Let's see exactly what's going on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So Elvay and Draconis is upright. You might feel uncomfortable at work right now, but that's okay. This is saying do what you have to do what you want to do later. The mezzanine card shows up upright in your January, so that's where a conscious shift comes into play with all this pressure that's being built up. Everything else is in reverse except for a transition happening in March of 2023. This to me feels like you're going into a different era of existence. So I feel like over the next 3 months, going into the month of February, there can be a shift of what you find to be important. And then going into March of next year is when you actually elevate and have let go of some things that no longer serve you. Okay. Financial reading, please, for Crystal A. You got it. You have the Astro Internet card showing up upright. It's about time you know your worth and stop accepting anything less than what you deserve. Now, in doing so, that don't mean be dumb and go ahead and quit your goddamn job without nothing else lined up. I always tell a bitch, have something in the chamber before you actually decide to be the chamber of motherfucking goddamn gay secrets, honey. You know what I'm talking about.
She has nothing else going on.
Stranger, nobody asked you. Okay, so what I'm going to say is prepare yourself, but yes, go ahead and do what you need to do. April Lee Garlic, major transitions in March. Right now, it's about the preparation stages and getting to that point. What can I do to help heal my family's relationship? This says foster an intervention. The Wild One shows up upright with Carmen in reverse. This is saying foster an intervention and hold people accountable when you are doing that, okay? But I know that one of the matriarchs or the patriarch of the family is not going to have that, so... So what I would say is foster a intervention with people who you feel are going to be receptive to it. And I think that everybody else trickles in and that can assist in the healing of your family's relations. Good news reading for Shakori. Let's see what you got going on. You have the flatter half card showing up. I haven't seen you in a while. Flatter half is talking about surprises when it comes to affection. This can be a surprise crush coming towards you, or this could just be a level of, joy or jubilee that comes out of nowhere. Is happening in the next 2 weeks, okay?
Hey, you heard about the good news? Y'all sleeping on me, huh? Had a good snooze. Wake up, nigga, wake up. We about to get this paper.
Will my life be shifted? Tabitha, your life is constantly shifted. Ain't that crazy? I just pulled this car upright. Did I just pull this car? I just pulled this car upright, but now it shows up in reverse. There is not a surprise shift that will be happening. You should be able to answer that question yourself because you've been doing the work to make a tangible change in your reality. You're going to have to be the head, not the tail in this situation. And by the way, going back to the Armand situation, what I am noticing right now happen in pop culture is that the first shall be last, and the last shall indeed be first. Child, that's what's happening.
Tell them I already won. Okay, well, tell them I already won. Because the Lord already defeated. The Lord already defeated. If you can keep a praise in your mouth, you ain't got to worry about what.
Let me tell you what's happening right now. People who have stolen, people who have infringed upon people's creative and intellectual property, people who have dismissed the underdog as they are coming up, Nicki Minaj and Lotto situation. What's happening right now is that the last is sick and tired of being ripped off. Raise your hand if you've ever been ripped off before, you know, like, or somebody has taken something from you and benefited from what they've taken. I think that what's happening now is that the real talent of the world is starting to get on this train of let me speak up. You know, I think that our mind is on the come up right now, and I feel like just like Nicki feels like Jason Lee feels like he is Jason Lee is to Nicki Minaj as Lotto is to Armand right now. If you guys understand the metaphor, but it's not just happening with them; it's happening all over. People are sick and tired of getting the short end of the stick when we putting your dumb ass the fuck on. When you've been stealing from me, when you've been copping shit from me, and the Bible says this, but it's also an energetic truth. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. And I'm grateful to be alive at a time when I'm witnessing this. You're going to start seeing the girl on the stoop who can sing just like Beyonce have an opportunity over somebody with a fat ass. That's honestly what we're going to. We're entering into a philosophical era where ideas are going to start to be worth more than gold, where intelligence is going to start to be valued more than your ass. I think we're on that shift right now. And if you've been doing the work, as an underdog, it's about time you get your karma, and it's about time you've been rewarded. But it's happening right now, and there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. Okay. And lastly, this is what I say in reference to the Armand situation. Armand, you burned up that book, right? Now, I don't know if you know, but I know that you know that I know exactly what the hell you did.
But now it's the problem.
And I know that my cousin knows exactly what the hell you did. You done cursed that man from the rooter to the goddamn tree.
Tell him I already won. Oh, come on, tell him I already won. Stop it!
You know why? Because the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I think you set a great example as to how to stand up for yourself. And like he said during that 2-hour and 30-minute long YouTube video, you know, you've been quiet for too long. It's time to stop being quiet, y'all. It's time to start calling motherfuckers out. I ain't never had no problem doing it, but I never got any traction while calling a bitch out to the court or whatever. I think a lot of us need to start doing that, okay? Especially melanated Black people, we need to start calling people to the carpet, especially LGBT, isolated, countercultured Black individuals, non-gender binary people. It's time we speak up. And if I have to be a spearhead for that, we are going to speak. That's what we're going to do. I'm proud of you, Armand. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You set a good example. And the example is, look at the numbers. Look at the receptivity that you got by expressing yourself. 13,000 people viewing you on YouTube. That's great. That's fucking great. But that's what happens when you put that crown on your motherfucking head. That's what happens. That's what happens. You set an example for people to speak up. If you're in school right now and you scared to raise your hand, it's about time you raise your goddamn hand.
Wait a damn minute.
Okay, if you know for a fact somebody stole something from you and they're benefiting from what you stole, it's about time that you motherfuckers speak up for yourself like Phaedra.
Because she has nothing else going on. And while she's sitting around running around talking about my husband and the father of my children, and she spends her weekends peddling through sperm banks, looking through catalogs to try to find a donor. Honey, you don't know if your baby daddy will be an axe murderer or a child molester, because what you will know is that he needed $10 to get him a medium-sized pizza, so he ejaculated in a cup so you could have a kid. Now check that.
And Armand, check in with me because I got receipts on a particular situation dealing with your foe. You know, you might want to use this information if the heat get too hot in that battle that you in.
What the fuck is you doing with your raggedy ass? Don't get punched on. You don't touch no woman's purse with your fragile rock looking ass. You ain't got no area, bitch.
Every time
you ain't got no area, hoe.
Your purse
you ain't got no area. Don't.
Just telling you what I know. Spiritual realm read, please. Thank you, Mother. Spiritual realm reading. The dark fate card is in reverse again. Going back to what I just talked about. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. Where we have been frustrated, we will be blessed abundantly. Look at the dark chief card upright. This is gold in the forefront. In reverse, gold is raining down on the downtrodden, on the people who can't get past. Speaking of, you know, I was just watching The View a minute ago, and they talking about how they're locking people up for voter fraud, and they didn't even know they were committing fraud at the time. This is a scandal of the Republican Party, and it might break their soul. It might.
New salvation, my own foundation, yeah. Oh yeah, break my soul.
All right. Thank you, B. Jenna Marie and for Jason Rankinson. I need you to read your penis in my mouth because it's very few and seldom that I see a nigga in my chat room. And I need you to pull out that la piña, la cucaracha, la triple mi huevos, because everybody knows.
I love sucking dick, bitch.
Okay. That's what I need from you, Jason. The Phantom card shows up upright, though. Demons from your past could be coming back to haunt you at this time, and it might not be as pleasant to deal with. Kennedy, a badge buyer. Let's see what you got going on. The Queen Fraser card shows up upright. Forgive yourself. I know that regret has been overwhelming you at this time, but you're nothing but, you're human, okay? So humans are not made to be perfect. We're made to make mistakes and learn from the mistakes that we've made. So I suggest that you learn from what it is that you've been going through. When I was 25, you said I would be with my man and have another kid by the time I was 30. I got my man and stepdaughter at 27. We've been together for 3 years. Hey, that's a receipt. Please somebody screenshot that if you don't mind. Yay, congratulations. And that's what a reading is for. That's what a reading is for. A reading is to give you a roadmap as to how things develop. And if it inspires you, you draw it closer. So if I ever tell you something bad is going to happen in a reading, you can prepare yourself or change the energy therein. Congratulations to you, sister. Boots, what will my soulmate look like / be like so I can look out for him? One moment. This says you already know them. It's somebody from your past and they do have a P in their name. Mother, may I have a general reading, please? Engage. Thank you for Sherelle. Yes, you can. You have the magic and ritualism card upright. That is basically saying it's time for you to get into your manifestations. It's time to get into your medical bag at this time. I think you will find a great benefit in casting and or practicing some manifestation activities at this time. What should I be expecting for the next 6 months for Jenny? All right, this is the last one I'm going to do in the tip jar. Then we're going to play a game of Tarot Roulette. Then I'm going to edit this Armand situation so I can repost it before I read my clients today, okay? What should I be expecting for the next 6 months? There's going to be some bereavement that is experienced next month. Going into December, that might leave you a bit depressed. This is an older individual that might pass. And there's nothing we can do about it. But I think you heal very accurately. Money looks great in January. Cerberus is in reverse right now, so you're feeling a slight bit vulnerable. Porcelain shows up in reverse in your in your February. So that to me means that you don't feel as confident as you should. This is all the makings and rumblings of a rebirth that could be happening at this time. There's a badge bearer up there that has a receipt. Squad, please capture the receipts. And squad, stay posted because tomorrow we have squad readings. And there's some stuff we need to get done. Okay. I wasn't gonna do squad readings because y'all pissed me off last week, but I am gonna bounce back in squad and we are gonna handle our business. When will I get a new car for her? The U-Moon Tarot card shows up in reverse. Ain't no new car, bitch. Ain't no new car. Okay. I think you need to save your money a little bit. Suck the right dick. Over there on Instagram, will I be able to get a new home or new job? How many questions you gonna ask? You want to ask how many fibers are in the underwear that you're wearing right now? I mean, damn, honey, do you think I'm just gonna sit up here and fold? You are getting 2 questions for the price of none. You ain't getting nothing from me today. To just come up in here and be bubblegum man. You better fix your attitude before you address a bad bitch.
I haven't got an attitude with anybody except you, Steven. Distance yourself. You cross this line, we're gonna have a problem.
Fuck your line.
Fuck you.
Hey, y'all chill, man.
God damn, dude. I knew from the fucking very first fucking minute I met you, you were gonna be a fucking problem.
All right. Let's see where I'm at. Are they good companies or is better coming? They are good, but better is coming. So the answer is yes to both of your questions. Will I be happy with S? Homo sapiens in reverse. That is a no. That is your eyes are bigger than your brain at this time. Okay. So think it through before you actually dedicate yourself to it. This is my song. New Orleans. I'm about to play this real quick. In the comment section, tell me where you're watching from, and then I will do a game of Terror Roulette and see you guys again on Friday because tomorrow is dedicated to the squad. I'll be right back. Where you watching from, bitch? Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on something. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on something. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some weird shit. They cannot take my outfit. Money rock, got my bitch in pocket. And then they parade up the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking up the real witches. I'm locked up in the quarter. I can't from my shoulder. Right, it's my first time in New Orleans. Blew my witches cause with money I am balling. I heard this shit get crazy though. So I'm looking like a character off Nintendo. So don't play me big, I'm shady big. Patience like this hot as shit. The culture is like something out of movie. With the crazy lean of people looking at me, calling me a type of baby. They know I ain't a lady, but they like the way I wear my clothes. People looking at me, calling me a type of baby. They know I ain't a lady, but they like the way I'm doing. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some weird shit. They cannot take my outfit. Money bribe, got my bitch in pocket. And then they parade up the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking up the real witches. I'm not up in the quarter. I get it from my chauffeur. Melodies when I be stepping up. Melodies, the trumpet's playing when I hit the streets of New Orleans. I blew my witches cause with money I am balling. Smoking weed and drinking fruity flavor. That good weed, it's like annihilation, like you done off that nation. Oh, shot me blessing. They cannot take my outfit. It's only brag, I'm a baby pocket. And then the parents of the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking on the real witches. I'm lost up in the quarter. I can't find myself out in New Orleans. This is the best movie I've ever made. I'm so excited about it. I hope you guys like the album. Okay, rapid fire round. Let's go. Booth, can I get a prediction on my energy from now to 2020? I think it's going to be a bit isolated, but that's okay. You're going into a cocoon and going to emerge a beautiful butterfly. I have 2 interviews Thursday. How will that go? One of them is an epic fail. One of them, you get to the next level of the interview, so do well. My sister Jenna, we're reading for Kimmy Rose. Let's see what we got. The pan card showing up right. Everybody know pan is about that. Okay, so I feel like you have money coming your way or good luck. Make sure you take a risk, educated risk on your bag. Hey, Bruce, what does my spirit guys want me to know? I appreciate you. The Desmond Tarot card shows up in reverse. Just because they're family don't mean they have your best interest at heart. Lord, can I get a witness? Good morning. May I have a love reading, please, for Damara? You have the Boost God card in reverse. Your humanity is deterring you from your actual spiritual soulmate. So what I suggest that you do is be very specific about what it is that you require out of a nigga, like I did last night. In what ways will 2023 work out in my favor? The spirit card shows up in reverse. This is talking about things that have broken you will be that used to repair the same vibration that is broken. Okay, when will I be able to pay off my debt? The Pro Boots card shows up right by next fall. Well, progressively by next fall for sure. When will I be able to? Okay, well, just answer that. Her hush. Boots, will my daughter, dad, Jalen be in her life? Yes, Kuji Funga shows up upright, but it's at the behest of the child. This happens when a child gets to a certain age and says, "Where's my daddy?" that will break a nigga. Where's my daddy? You know, you're not around very much. And next thing you know, oh my God, you know, he has this come to Jesus moment. I feel like when she's 7 years old, that kid, ensue. What does Chris Maxwell want from me? That good done, Debbie. Boots Levinson is in reverse. I actually feel like he wants a kinship and a partnership with you as well. But I also feel like he is after that ass. Will I be pregnant soon? Thank you for Janine. You have the oracle in reverse. That is a no. However, you can change that by seeking medical attention. How did H really care about me? The P and Tarot card is upright. He cared about what you got, not about who you are. Story of my life. With that being said, story of my life, searching for the right. I can't wait to see Rihanna at the Super Bowl. I'm excited about this. Again, just the update. I will be doing live shows. My client schedule book will not be open for a while. I'm focused on my artistry, which I should be because the music is fucking amazing. And with that being said, I love you. I'll see you guys on Friday live. Squad, I'll see you guys tomorrow live. And Brandon will be here on Friday. And I know that you guys can't wait to see a real nigga. Okay. I hope you guys have a great day. This is Homecoming by me. And I hope you guys, get some dick that I ain't getting. Bye. See you later.
Go like a lion. Yeah, I pull that trigger. Yeah, I am that nigga. Where you from? It's not from around here. Country and a motherfucker drinking Bud Light. Yeah. I'm fucking president. I'm black, I'm damn talented. I'm motherfucking rich. Dumb bitch, stop complaining about shit. And I can make it, you can make it. Look at the cards I'm dealt. Joker beats ace, place a bet and bell. Rigged off the gate I was supposed to fail. Now I pull the cards, Jesus well. Now I am a star like Orion's belt. Mother took the stars, even they need help. Going back to Mars cause it's robbery. You'll never make $1 out of this anything. But if this is America, I'll be back to that. Anywhere else when you take us and switch it. Claiming we free, but the system don't give a fuck. And people wonder why I keep not get put in to call out the train. I remember when I could not even pay my rent. Now people just fuck with me because here's a tip, motherfucker. Here's a tip, motherfucker. I'm about my dick. Now people in my entourage to play the name my friend. You ain't my lover, not my brother. You a motherfucker, and my sister ain't my auntie. You an undercover nigga, not my homie, not my lover. There will be no other. Treat you like me, treat you like me. You ain't my lover, not my brother. You a motherfucker, and my sister ain't my auntie. You an undercover nigga, not my homie, not my lover. There will be no other. Treat you like me, treat you like me. You ain't my lover, not my brother. You a motherfucker, and my sister ain't my auntie. You an undercover nigga, not my homie, not my lover. There will be no other. Treat you like me, treat you like me. You ain't my lover, not my brother. You a motherfucker, and my sister ain't my auntie. You an undercover nigga, not my homie, not my lover. There will be no other. Treat you like me, treat you like me.